Look buddy, what I'm going to be sharing with you in today's video is actually pretty boring, but if you apply it, it can make you $10,000 per month and actually way more than that. The first thing I want you to understand is that you need to focus only on one business model and ditch all of the others. First, so many people have the misconception that if they want to make more money, they need to work longer, they need to work more, they need to work harder. And that's not always true. Like sure, you need to work hard to build an online business that's going to make you 10K per month, 100K per month, etc. But at the same time, you don't need to work harder because at some point, hard work alone is not going to make you more successful. I would know this, bro. I grew up in a low middle class family. My father was a nurse and my mother a nursing assistant. They both had shitty underpaying jobs. My mother was taking care of dangerous patients. I'm talking about drug dealers, violent immigrants, thugs that got into fucking knife fights with gangs, so it wasn't an easy job by any means. Not to mention she was working nights, so completely destroying her health just to provide for us. And when it comes to my father, he hated his job. And naturally, when you hate your job, guess what happens to you? You become depressed, you might even become alcoholic, then you have a shitty relationship with your family, and you can't really provide a great life for the people you love. So now that you understand making more money isn't just about working harder, working more, it's equally as important to understand the power of focus. Most people think that they're not making as much money as they want because they're not smart or talented or because they're a woman or because this or that. All of those are what we call limiting beliefs, excuses we keep telling ourselves because we're afraid of change deep down. I'm going to tell you once and for all, the real reason why you're not making 10K per month yet, it's probably because you're still stuck in research mode, you haven't really started a business, you're still not committed all in on one single business model. So that's the number one thing. I've spoken to hordes of people just like you and me, people who want to be financially free, travel the world, like buy an expensive plane ticket and go to the other side of the world on a whim with their whole family. People who want to buy their dream home, buy their dream car, travel, take their girlfriends or boyfriends, their family out to dinner and pay the bill like it's nothing. We want to enjoy life. The problem is most people, even though they have a big interesting goal, they end up so distracted they never move an inch. When I came across this picture for the first time, it changed my life because in one simple image, I realized why I wasn't making any progress, why I was still broke. I was trying to do 10 different things at the same time. I was trying to work on multiple different business models. I was trying to do dropshipping and to sell ebooks, etc. and to make content on YouTube. So I was just spreading myself thin. Look, you only have a certain amount of time and energy every single day. Let's say that's your energy bar for the day, right? And your time. Well, you could just use all your energy to reach your one goal, or you can have 10 different goals and use a tiny bit of energy each day to try and reach all of those goals at the same time. Guess what happens? The guy who's using his energy on one goal, one business, he's gonna make so much more money, he's going to succeed so much faster than you, whereas you're still stuck chasing 10 different things and you have no idea really where you should go and what you should be doing. That's not how you build a profitable business and that's not how you become successful. Now, I'm not saying you only need to focus on your business. However, if we're being honest, if you want to get insane results in a short time frame, like make 10K per month and more, I've helped people go from 0 to 10K per month in profit in literally just 90 days. And the reason they got there in the first place is because they focused on one thing. They didn't just go all over the place randomly. So now that you understand that you need to focus on one single business model, ditch all the others, well, the question becomes, but which business model do I need to focus on? Like, what's the smartest, the best use of my time, money, and effort? Well, that, my friend, is a very good question. And in fact, most people never ask themselves this question. They're just going to watch some videos online, see a dumbass talking about dropshipping or any other kind of business, and they're gonna be like, yep, I'm gonna do this. But they never take the time to analyze these business models on a fundamental level. What you want to do, if your goal is to go from 0 to 10K per month as quickly and as enjoyably as possible, is that you want to sell a high-ticket program or an online course around a painful problem. So here you can see plenty of different business models. I'm sure you know some of them, maybe all of them. The problem with these business models is they can work, but most of them, with the exception of Skull, are extremely low profit margin. Crypto is like relying on luck to become successful. Don't fucking rely on luck to become successful, unless you're a moron. Once you're making 10K per month or 100K per month, if you want to invest some of it in crypto and risky things, go ahead and do it. But don't spend your whole fucking paycheck on crypto because you hope that's gonna make you rich someday, maybe if you get lucky. You're being a fucking dumbass. And if that's how you think you don't deserve success, I'm sorry to say it. And then people think they're gonna become rich or make 10K per month with affiliate marketing. They're gonna get 10 to 20% as a commission for doing the hardest possible job, which is to sell the product in the first place, and that's how they'll make money. No. And the way most people try to do affiliate marketing is they go to paid advertising, to cold traffic, meaning people who've never seen that product before, they've never heard of it, and they expect people are just gonna magically click on the buy button, like they're gonna spam the buy button. Like, no, that doesn't happen. And on top of that, your profit is like 10, 20%, bro. Like, what are you gonna do with that? It is ridiculously small. Because one thing you have to understand about advertising is that you have lots of costs. Advertising is gonna eat your profit margins like crazy. So you better have high profit margins to begin with. If you go to ads and your profit margins are 10 to 20%, you're going to just lose money. You'll have a minus 1000% ROI, return on investment. I'm not even joking. Try it if you don't believe me. I've known dozens of people who lost like 10, 20, 30 grand trying to do this. It never works. And small communities are great. The only downside is you need a big audience to make them work, because people might subscribe for like $20 a month, but they might cancel the next month. And then to make 10K per month with a $20 per month subscription, you're gonna need 250 people in your community. So good luck getting that many people in there in the first place. Instead, what we do is we sell a high-ticket program around a painful problem or an online course. The reason for that is profit margins are extremely high, all the way up to 95%. Now later on, when you try and scale, you reinvest your money into paid advertising, maybe you do partnerships or collaborations with other influencers, whatever, then your profits might drop a little bit, like 80%. But I'd rather make 80% of $100,000 a month than 95% of, for example, 10K per month. Like, I think it just makes sense. So a high-ticket program typically sells for $1,000 to $10,000 on average. There's programs that sell for $20,000, $30,000. But let's be honest, you are a beginner. You won't sell something for 30 grand unless you have a very specific expertise in a very specific consulting industry. No, instead what you want to do is to pick a painful problem people have. It could be they're insomniacs, so they can't sleep. It could be they struggle with a binge eating disorder. It could be they can't quit smoking. It could be that they want to meet the love of their life, that kind of stuff. And because it's a deep, painful problem, and you're going to help people to go through a great transformation that's worth a lot of money, because it's literally going to change their life, you can charge between 1K to 5K on average. And most of it is profit, if you do it the smart way, which I'm going to explain in just a minute. Now, the only downside of high-ticket programs is that you need to take sales calls to sell the product, because no one in their right mind is going to see your product page and click on the buy button if it's like $1,000, $3,000, if they don't speak with anyone. You're not Apple. Like, Apple can sell $2,000 phones and $5,000 MacBooks on their site because everybody knows them. Their brand is already extremely strong. Like, people trust them, people love their brand. I mean, people camp in front of the Apple store like losers because they've got nothing else to do, just because their products are that good. So you're not Apple just yet. First, you're gonna have to talk to people. And if you're one of those pussies who thinks, oh no, I can't do it, or I'm not gonna do it, well, look, you can choose to overcome that fear. I was super scared of doing sales calls at first. I mean, the first time I did a sales call, my heart was beating so fast in my chest. I genuinely believed I was about to have a heart attack. But I didn't let my fear kill me. I overcame my fear. I did whatever it took to win and to make money. And if you're not willing to overcome your fears, you're not willing to do hard things to get to where you want to go, to literally make top 1% income, then go and stick with like bullshit dropshipping or web clipping or print on demand and stay broke. Like, you're gonna come back, watch another one of my videos in 2 years from now, you won't have made any money. You won't have made any progress. Because you're choosing to be a retard. Because you're choosing to focus on the wrong fucking business models. And all you're doing is wasting years of your life and thousands of dollars you'll spend investing in bullshit. Now, the other thing you can do, if you don't want to do sales calls, you can just sell an online course passively. So it's gonna be priced between $50 all the way to $9.97. The only downside is you need more traffic, because less people will buy unless they speak with someone. But again, it's only really worth it to do a sales call if your product is at least $1,000. Now, depending on what you sell and how much visibility you manage to get, you can get on a sales call if you sell a $500 course at first. But anything less than that, it's not worth getting on a sales call. Really, believe me, just sell it on the sales page. The other thing I'd like to share with you, it's not a money tactic directly, but this has made me more money than any business tactic ever did. The two things that made me thousands of dollars per day, it's switching to a sales call funnel, so selling my product more expensive over a sales call, rather than just relying on an automated sales page, and then ditching all the shit that doesn't matter and just doing the essential work activities that make money. So the only things we need to focus on, it's making social media content. I recommend YouTube or Instagram as a platform. Like, don't start with TikTok unless you really know that platform. And then we take sales calls. That's it. You don't even have to take sales calls. So all we have to do is to promote our product and sell it, and then we build the product. That's it. We don't build the product first and spend months worrying about what to build and what to do, what to include in it, and then we sell it. No, we do it the smart way. We sell it before we build it. That way, we don't spend like months building a product that maybe no one is going to buy in the end. And then when we do get customers, we can ask them, what do you want included in the program? What do you want to learn? And then you make a higher quality product for people, which gets better results. So isn't that awesome? Of course it is. So as you can see here, there's like journaling, reading books, meditating, going to the gym, waking up early, doing red light therapy, taking cold showers, all that kind of stuff. And these are great things to do in your life if you want to have a healthy, good life overall. But don't mistake these things for the activities that won't make you money. Just because you wake up at 5 doesn't mean you will make more money or you will be more deserving of success. If you wake up at 5 to record content, then yes, you're going to make more money because you're doing the activity which makes you money. But you could wake up at 8, make content and make just as much money, if not more, because maybe you're not meant physiologically to wake up early. Maybe you're meant to be a night owl, like it's just in our genes too. So never just copy a morning routine or a fancy productivity routine from someone else just because you think it might make you more money. It won't. You've got to focus on the activities that actually make money. Making content and taking sales calls, or making content and promoting your course. That's it. And then if you want to have a holistic lifestyle, you want to feel great, improve yourself as a person, go to the gym or work out, wake up early, do some red light therapy if you want, journal, meditate, take cold showers, all that stuff. But don't think doing these things is gonna make you money. All I do nowadays is I wake up, I make myself a cup of tea, and I get straight to work. That's it. During winter and autumn, I like to get up very early to be very disciplined. And during the summer, I like to wake up at like 7 a.m., not 7 p.m. I go to sleep at 10 p.m. and I wake up at 7 a.m., not 7 p.m. I'm not that crazy. I quickly want to mention, if you want to learn from me, you'd like me to show you step by step how I've built the online business that's made me thousands of dollars per day in profits, selling online courses passively and high-ticket programs, you can click on the link in the description below and apply to book a free strategy call with me. If we're a good fit, you'll get the chance to join my premium mentorship program where I'm literally gonna hold you by the hand and share with you all of my strategies. Now, since I do this myself, I have very limited spots. I'm only taking a few calls per day with people that I think would be a good fit for what I have to offer. So if you think that's you, if you want me to mentor you, definitely check out the link when you're done watching this video and book your free call before all the spots are taken. Now here comes the most important part of the funnel. The part that's gonna make you the most money. We want to make content on social media, but not any kind of content. We're not Mr. Beast, look. We're not trying to get 100 million views on a video. I mean, as you can see, some of my videos, this one only got 27 views. And this one, for example, got 93 views. So don't use the excuse of, oh, posting content is gonna take forever to get views. Dude, if you start posting content today, you will get literally that kind of views. I've got like 5,100 subs on YouTube, but it's still like I started YouTube yesterday. Because to have a huge difference in how many views you get, like for example, getting 10k views per video, you need to have at least like 10k followers, even 30k followers. So don't use the excuse of, oh, but you've got 5k followers. Because these followers are worthless. So what you want to do to make money is to make content on social media around the problem you solve and get clients for free. Then you do retargeting ads to get a 5x to a 10x ROI. So what do I mean by that exactly? When you're just getting started, you want to start by posting free content, just like this. Then you're gonna get some customers, etc. And then all the people that watch your content, they won't all book a call, they won't all buy your product. So what you do is you do some cheap retargeting ads, meaning you show ads to all the people that watched your content. And the good news is it's people who like you, who know you, who trust you. They just haven't gotten the chance to purchase your product yet. And then you just retarget. Because what a lot of people don't understand is that social media content is advertising for free. Like, all the videos I'm putting out, they're ads for my product. That's it. Most people see social media as a platform to entertain themselves. It's like a free Netflix. But really, social media, if you are a business owner, for you, it's just a free advertising platform or a way to make a very high return on your investment. Back in the day, like in 2018, people would make millions and grow online businesses purely with just cold traffic ads. Cold traffic means you show ads to people who've never seen you before. They've never heard of you before. And that worked amazing because not that many people were doing it, so it was brand new. But nowadays, most people have seen tons of ads already. And if they've never seen you before, they're not really going to spend thousands with you. A small percentage will, but most people won't. So instead, what you want to do is make social media content. And then, if you want to run ads to increase your income, you just run ads to the people who watch your content. And that's how you get a 5x to 10x return on investment on your ads. Meaning, for every $10,000 you spend on ads, you're going to make 50,000 to 100,000 back. Don't you think that's worth it? With cold traffic, you'd be lucky to get a 2x to a 5x return on your investment. 5x is very difficult with cold traffic, people who've never seen you before. Meaning that for every 10K you'd invest in ads, you would make 20K back. And that's pretty difficult, like it's 20K, but then you've got the expenses like the softwares. If you hire someone, you've got to pay them, etc. So really, you might only make 1.5x return on your investment. It's difficult to make cold traffic ads work. It's probably the most difficult thing you'll ever try and do. So instead, be smart, make content, build a brand, and then you can get easily 5 to 10x the money that you spend on ads because you show your ads to people who are already interested, people who already like you, they just haven't taken action yet. And that's how you make a fuck ton of money rather easily doing something that you love. This is the new way to do business in 2025 and in the years to come. If you're still stuck in 2015 trying to do fucking dropshipping or print on demand or affiliate marketing, I mean, what can I say to you? I make so many goddamn videos telling you this doesn't fucking work. And you know what? You don't have to buy my program. Like, if you don't believe me, go try these things for 6 to 12 months and then we'll see how much money you made. I can promise you for 99.999% of people, they won't make a single cent. If you believe you can make more than all these people, go ahead and try. I don't care about being right, I care about making money. If you want me to teach you step by step how I've made thousands of dollars per day in profit, selling online courses passively and high ticket programs, so hopefully you can do the same, click the link in the description below and apply for a free strategy call. On that call, I'll be asking you some questions and I'll see if I can help you or not. If I can help you, you might get the chance to join my premium mentorship program. Now, since I'm taking the calls myself, there's very limited spots. I'm only speaking to a few people per day or even per week. Like, I'm not gonna spend 100 hours a week doing this. I don't need to. So with that said, click the link in the description below and book your call before all the spots fill up. And I'll see you on the other side.